say. I'm just going to repeat.
All right, guys, we're quickly back. It did cut out. We were talking about Sheasel having 35 over the weekend.
I was saying just sort of the way that he plays. So, like, he had 30, and he's a gun, by the way, 35 touches, but he had like 10, 11 from kickouts. And they're all just kicking. So, 10 or 15 are kickouts, and then the other 10 or 15 are going sideways, slow ball movement. Then you got players like Graham Myers, who might have 19, 20 touches, has 6 score involvements, and kicks a goal. I know who I want, but this game's, they're going to be, I mean, Hawkins, Cameron, Henry are going to be way too strong. Zerhard goes out. This could be 50 points, 60 points. It's cold and miserable. It's going to be shit. Easy win for the Cats.
It's a hard one unless there's a lot of wet ball, but even then.
Well, if it's a wet ball, they'll lose by even more because these players aren't good in the dry.
No, but I mean...
Good players play well in the wet.
Yeah, but I mean, I don't think it would be... I actually think Geelong, from a clean standpoint, would kick their ass a lot more. Wet weather footy's not normally as high scoring. That's what I'm trying to say. That would be the only thing.
Cats by 50 plus.
I thought you were about to say 4 goals then. Yeah, no, I completely agree. 50 plus for the Cats. It's going to be a nice walk in the park for them. Hopefully it's not a wet and miserable day down in Geelong. Hopefully it's nice blue skies, nice watching game of football. That brings us to the last game of the round, which actually becomes a bit interesting.
I think this game is going to be super interesting.
Because it's the Eagles and Richmond, but it's over at West Coast.
So West Coast side's on.
So yeah. Do you want to jump in?
Yeah, let's jump in. There's a bit to talk about. So in Gaff, Brockman with Herden, full back line, Barras, Rodham, Cole, centre half back line, McGovern, Duggan, Howe, centre line, Kelly, Ginby, Hunt, half forward line, Waterman, Long, Cripps, full forward line, Darling, Petricelli, Williams in the rucks. Williams, Yo, Reid, and the extended bench, Gaff, Brockman, Edwards, Chesser, with Herder, Rawlinson, Jameson, and Marek.
In for Richmond, you got Baker, Naismith, Ralph Smith, and Banks. Out goes Ross. Backline, you've got Young, Broad, Vlaston. Half back line, you got Short, Brown, Rioli. Centre line, McIntosh, Taranto, Pickett. Half forward line, Campbell, Menzel, Rioli. Full forward line, Kaczynski, Bolton, Martin. And Martin played some good footy last week. Following Nankervis, Baker, Dow. Interchange, you got Sonzi, Graham, Lafleur, Naismith, McAuliffe. Sorry, guys, my eyes are horrible. Miller, Ralph Smith, and Banks.
So this was going to be interesting. I didn't realise Baker's back, and that is a big win. Richmond's been awesome the last 2 weeks. They out-pressured Sydney, and they were better than St Kilda, but they had Lynch, Bolter, Baker that went out, and they just ran out of legs in that last half. Martin was playing some of his best football. Bolton was huge. I actually did... Well, I guess where I was giving West Coast a slight chance, because they're not going to win many games, but it's very rare that a side goes undefeated. This could be their best chance in saying...
Do you mean... when you say undefeated, you mean...
I mean, don't win a game.
Yeah.
Like, they always win 1 or 2 or 3. This is probably the best opportunity in terms of... They played really well against GWS.
So I think it's their perfect time.
Did they play GWS? Who did West Coast play?
No, Sydney.
They played really well against Sydney. They're now at home. They've got the crowd. I don't think Richmond have been bad, though. I actually think they've been really good in the last 2 weeks, considering the list they have. They were better than St Kilda. They just ran out of legs with the outs, and they still have those outs. But Baker coming in, I think Richmond win this by between 2 to 3, 4 goals.
I think it'll be... Yeah, I think Richmond.
Do you know what I'm excited to see?
I don't know what the margin will be. But
from a matchup perspective, I hope Harley Reid and Dusty go
head to
head, because they're calling him the new Dusty in returns to his fend-offs. How cool will it be if he goes to tackle Dusty and Dusty's like, not today, son?
Or vice versa.
Or vice versa. What if we get both?
That'd be great.
Oh, that's actually a reason to watch that game, to purely watch that game. But I think the Tigers will be too strong.
Well, they've got the edge on them over the last their form. I mean, West Coast aren't notorious over the last 2 years to have good form against any side. This is their best opportunity. They're coming up against a team who are 1-4. They won a very, very good contested game against Sydney Swans. However, this is their chance, like you said. The closest ability for West Coast to win a game
Absolutely.
this year right now. Only 5 game, round 5. It's promising. Guys, that wraps up the summary for the preview of the round 5 in the AFL. Drop your comments, drop your tips. Who have you got this year? If we can make it a 9 out of 9, we would love to. So I think I've already got the first one wrong because I've got to enter my tips. However, because I forgot, get the away team and Brisbane.
Brisbane are looking really good, really good. What does this do in terms of all aboard the premiership? This is very early, but Brisbane have given up leads before. But we're gonna get back. We're gonna go and watch the game.
We're actually gonna watch the game. So guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up because I like to do this. Like, subscribe, and
ring the fucking bell.
Thank you, guys. We'll see you in the next one next week.
Bye.